2 minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Response to the Tragic Deaths of 9 women, and 1 man on Thursday. A halachic response. We spoke previously from a philosophical standpoint, now just from a halachic standpoint. Should we say Baruch Dayan Haemet? So you'll say, of course we say the Baruch Dayan Haemet. That's not what I mean. Everyone, anytime you have a tragedy, Baruch Dayan Haemet. I need you to say Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech Olam Dayan Haemet. 8 words, not 3 words, with Shem Hashem. If one looks at the Mishnah of the Gemara Brachot, the last parak, the first Mishnah of the last parak Haroeh, it says very clearly, you hear B'surot Ra'ot, bad things, you say Baruch Atah Hashem Melech Olam Dayan Haemet. That's the bracha. Rambam, Rif, Rosh, everyone brings it down. Shulchan Aruch brings it down. So you say, well, maybe it's not clear what bad news means. Maybe we only say it when our 7 relatives pass away. Well, it's not mentioned in the Gemara in the Shulchan Aruch. The Shulchan writes, Siman Reish Chav Bet, in Or Chaim, that there's a lot of subjective issues here. Because there's 2 bracha. There's the happy bracha, when you hear something good, exciting, wonderful news. If it's just for yourself, you say Shachianu. It's for others to say, you and others say Tov HaMeitiv. And then the other side, if it's bad, you say Dayan Haemet. It doesn't matter if it's just for you or it's for you and others as well. Just that one bracha Dayan Haemet tziduk adin. So Aruch HaShulchan says it's a subjective element here. He says it has to be, when it comes to Shulchan, it has to be simcha gedola. You're very excited about it. It's big, big news, happy, good news. And he says, well, what's happy and good news? He says it could be physical, financial, or anything, and it's subjective. Person who's struggling, can't put bread on the table, he hears that he won in the lotto, he won 20,000 shekel. For him, it's unbelievable. It's 3 months, like, wow, I know I'm going to get by for 3 months now. It's huge. The other person is a joke. So for that person that's so excited, he should make the bracha. Then Aruch HaShulchan, Reish Chav Bet, Sif Bet. And he says so too in the converse regarding Dayan Haemet with Shem Hashem. I want to make it clear, but we say Baruch Atah Hashem, we just throw out that bracha, Baruch Atah Hashem. It's not the bracha. The real bracha is Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech Olam Dayan Haemet. 8 words. That's the bracha. Baruch Atah Hashem. Without it, Hashem is just because we don't really say the real bracha. We just do that to say something. So Aruch HaShulchan writes, so too Dayan Haemet. When it's something that's tragic for you, there's a tsar, you say the bracha Shema Malchus. So then getting back to our question regarding our tragic case from Thursday. So then it would seem, it depends. You have certain people that hear about, oh, that's sad. Okay, what's for dinner? It doesn't mean that much. And I'm not mocking those people. I'm one of them. Halavai, I should be crying when I hear the news. It should be so meaningful. We should be able to go to sleep at night when we hear the news. Think about the deaths that they went through. And the parents, oh my gosh, it should hit us over here. So I'm not mocking those who doesn't. We all need to avoda. We'll talk about that next year. But let's say a person is on a high level and he's crying. He feels horrible. He never met them before, doesn't know who they are. But he just feels horrible just thinking, oh my gosh, there's stones that's killing them. And the ones who weren't killed by the stones under the water just suffering. He's crying. She's crying. So it would seem you should say Dayan Haemet, Baruch Atah Hashem, Dayan Haemet with God's name. In terms of din, that is the halacha. For some reason, the minhag is, Poskim mentioned the minhag is that we do it just by the 7 relatives. So does it mean a person can't say it? It's against the din to say if he feels feels the tragedy. It's not against the din. The minhag usually is just by the 7 relatives, and that's it. If a person just feels the pain and really wants to say, they should talk over with a posek. Mitzvah Hashem, we should be able to do tzedek adin properly. We always know that Hashem has a plan, a big plan, and we don't always understand how it all works out with the laws of providence, laws of nature, and He balances it all out with His Chachmas Hashem that we only could scrape the surface of. Mitzvah Hashem, we should be able to see the tzedek adin. Hashem should bring the chama to all the families. Shalom.